Thank you very much, Thomas. Ladies and gentlemen, Your Excellencies, it's a great pleasure to have the honor, on behalf of all my FAO colleagues, they gave me the honor to speak on behalf of them to welcome you to the celebration of the International Mountain Day 2015. It's a thrilling moment for FAO to have the full house and start with the beautiful choir from the Italian Alpine. How do you call it in Italian? Coro Alpino? Bellissimo. Thank you very much for starting with this. Since 2003, the United Nations General Assembly has designated the 11th December as a day dedicated to mountains. The International Mountain Day is observed every year, and FAO is honored to be mandated by the UN as the lead agency to assist and promote the observance of this day. FAO is also very proud to be one of the founding members of the Mountain Partnership, which you know is a United Nations voluntary alliance which comprises now over 250 members amongst governments, intergovernment organizations, civil society organizations, and the private sector. Also, we are very honored to host here in Rome, in the FAO headquarters, the Secretariat of the Mountain Partnership. As we know, mountain peoples are amongst the world's poorest and hungriest, and in developing countries, a vast majority lives below the poverty line and are food insecure. Until recently, these dates were country related, but today we are very pleased to launch a study which is titled Mapping the Vulnerability of Mountain Peoples to Food Insecurity. It has been published by FAO. It's being launched at this very moment. It will be available online soon. It will also be available in hard copies. I have this one hot in my hand because it's fresh from the press. I think it's very revealing. Unfortunately, the points that are revealing requires our attention because they are not good news. I'm sorry to say that, but it reveals that the number of vulnerable people in mountains has increased. And I want to make sure I have the statistic. 1 in 3 people living in mountain areas of the developing world are food insecure. 1 in 3. This is very different from the other regions of the planet where the average is 1 in 8. So we have a special concern for the mountain people because 13% of the world population lives in mountains. 1/3, 13%. 70% of this population is in rural area. We are talking about almost 330 million people in mountains, being 1 in 3 food insecure. And the mountains cannot be considered the neglected area of development. That's why we have timely chosen the theme of this celebration, because in rural areas, these figures that we obtain in this information of the mapping the vulnerability of mountain peoples to food insecurity has raised our concern. It's an alarming data which sends a clear message to policymakers on the importance of including sustainable mountain development in their agenda. It also underlined the need to make investments and create an enabling environment to unlock the potential of mountain people. This brings us the theme of this year's International Mountain Day, which is promoting mountain products for better livelihoods. The theme puts high-value mountain products and services in the spotlight, promoting the significant opportunities they can provide for sustainable employment and income generation in mountain areas. Supporting sustainable family farming in mountain areas and the sustainable production of mountain products can help mountain communities become more resilient to rural poverty and to food insecurity. This is the message we want to bring you today. We welcome here FAO colleagues. We welcome all you here and the members of the Mountain Partnership that are here present, celebrating with us this important date. I would like to express a special thank to Ambassador Sacco from Italy and Ambassador Pitou from Switzerland for their presence today, more particularly for having supported the Mountain Partnerships Secretariat since 2002. Without the generous support of Italy and Switzerland, the Mountain Partnerships Secretariat could not stand where we stand today. We celebrate today the opening of a beautiful exhibit that is surrounding us, Bolivia, Places of Music. It's a journey into the musical festivals of Bolivia through the extraordinary black and white photographs of the renowned mountain photographer Craig Richards. The exhibition has been curated by the National Mountain Museum Duca degli Abruzzi del Club Alpino Italiano from Torino, with the support of the Embassy of the Plurinational State of Bolivia, who I both welcome here today with us. Muy bienvenido. Today, we are also very pleased to announce the signature of the Mountain Museum Alliance, which is an association between mountain museums around the world to promote the sharing of documents, data, materials, and works of art about mountains. It's a valuable cultural initiative to preserve mountain traditions and cultural heritage launched under the framework of the Mountain Partnership. Last but not least, I hope you will enjoy this. You have enjoyed the songs and you enjoyed more of the Alpine Club Choir. And I would like to wish all of us, on behalf of all my colleagues here in FAO, a very happy International Mountain Day.